One of the really common questions I get from parents, and especially in the modern era, is how do I help my kids build resilience, build grit? Tons and tons and tons of research on this, guys. But one of my favorites that I've stumbled upon recently is a professor, psychologist, Mark Seery. He did some very interesting studies, and he's found that people who experience consistent, moderate challenges, difficulties, develop a stronger level of resistance and a happier overall outcome and mindset on life. Well, I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. Getting on the mat is a constant, consistent series of challenges that you are going to have to overcome. It is not a street fight for your life. It is not a pillow fight when you're a kid. It is a moderate. Really important in this is extreme levels of challenge or difficulty or trauma, no bueno, and zero. And we have this concept these days of trigger warnings and safe spaces and gentle parenting. And I gotta tell you, they're all not great for the human creature, okay? When I say not great for the human creature, do you think I'm talking about kids? No. Am I talking about parenting and kids? Yes. Do I have a million repetitions with parents more specifically kids on the mat? Yes. 17 plus years of teaching kids, thousands and thousands of kids, and 30, 40, 50,000 hours on the mat with kids. I have no idea. It ain't great. 17 years plus of doing this, and the level of resilience in the kids that we have seen in the last 5 years in particular, it's 2025 as I record this, it's pretty terrible, and it's not getting better. And this is not a political conversation. This is a how do we as individuals help the kids out. So providing them challenges, not giving them excuses, helping them deal with failure and repurpose failure as learning opportunities, and continuing to raise the bar, turn up the gas, increase the challenges, increase the weight load. You know, if you want to make a muscle stronger, you do a repetition to failure, right? You lift a weight until you can't lift that weight anymore. Your body gets a little bit stronger. The next week you lift a little bit more weight until you can't lift it anymore. And I am super duper oversimplifying here. We can talk about, fitness, nutrition, exercise another day. My goal here, guys, is to help you understand that idea of progressive overload that we really truly understand for the human body, it is identical to the psychological makeup that we have. And I'm working on this leadership course. We're into week 10 here now, and it's such a common question that we get. I would like to pretend that the trends are getting better, and unfortunately, as I've joked recently, confidence for kids is a bear market. Resilience for kids, grit for kids is a bear market. These things are diminishing over time in a way that really worries me for the future. Maybe by the time it hits critical mass, I'll be dead and gone, and it'll be somebody else's problem, but I'm not dead and gone right now. I'm here, and I want to try and help build that as best possible for our students, for our charges as a leader myself, and encouraging future leaders or other leaders that are out there, whether it be my industry, other industry, parents that are out there watching this. Honestly, be very honest with you guys, you senior people in the office world, if you're watching this, understand that the early 20-somethings that you're getting, they need your guidance. Yes, it's easy to be the old guy and being like, kids are so soft these days. And you're right, they are. But it's on us to help them have a better experience. Why is this important? Guys, I was 19 when I started jiu-jitsu, and I was in my early 20s when I earned jiu-jitsu. We have these black pants. That means you're a certified instructor. I took this class in Boston College. Dr. Pickelsheimer, I don't know if he's still around or not, but wow, what a hard ass, best professor probably in the college. And I didn't really start developing these things myself until I was in my early 20s. So if you're working in an office world and you got an early 20-something and they're like a scared shadow of themselves, cool, let's go to work, right? There's tons of material out there. I'm working on some of it myself, but honestly, guys, I pulled it from other people, and then my experiences here on the mat. So get to work, help other people out, understand that your own resilience, their resilience comes from that moderate challenge level, and pushing people forward towards it or helping them towards it, pulling them forward towards it. All these have their time and place. It's on us. It's on us to help them with it. So go out there, guys, and get back to work.